Should a game just like let you keep going then after you die and then kind of take away that challenge? I mean, it's still gonna be a challenge to move on, but it doesn't like it makes kind of like the whole dying in a game meaningless.
I guess without. Oh crap! I thought that was like.
Case in point.
thought that was like grass. Anyway, I guess maybe not having thought about it all that much, maybe a system where in place of you dying, you suffer some other like status effect or something that makes you want to avoid dying but doesn't make you play through the same stuff.
I don't know. I've never actually I don't know. Never really thought about it because I've never really had a problem with it.
Well, you've never died and it hasn't checkpointed you well and you have to like play 10 minutes of the game again and you're...
Oh no, it's definitely happened all the time, but I've always viewed it more as well, maybe I should get better and not die.
I
More
usually...
like adding to the challenge. It's like it pisses me off, but it's never like game breaking.
Well, the part I have a problem with is that I have to play stuff I've already done again. It's not the fact that I died.
Yeah, but I've always just kind of added that to a... Like, I don't know, like that being a part of the challenge is trying to get like the checkpoints and...
I guess part of my problem with it is it turns playing the game into a punishment. Because your punishment is you have to play the game again. And I don't...
Right.
It's kind of weird that they would turn their own game into...
But why would a game be, like, why would playing... If it was a good game, it wouldn't be punishment to replay
I
it.
think even if it's a great game, if you have to play something you just played over again, it's very rarely... enjoyable.
I mean, I guess I don't necessarily disagree because... I don't know. To, like, kind of change the subject, but not really.
Yes.
During the Steam sale, I ended up getting Sonic 2.
Right.
Which does exactly what we're talking about.
Right.
And if you ever played that game, you
Right.
know it gets, like, bullshit hard.
Just gotta get good, man. You're too slow.
I need more fasts. Gotta
Really?
get fast.
Is this guy? No. God, these camera controls are messing me up. Okay. You died. Okay. This isn't... Okay.
This isn't ideal?
Oh, please die. Let's try that again.
See, I don't know. I kind of just like... I guess I don't... It's annoying when it happens, but it never has, like, bothered me, really. To have to replay something I've already played. Because...
Sure.
I don't know. I just added it up as another part of the challenge, I guess.
Like, I think that way on certain games. Like Dark Souls, for instance. Because it's so built around that. But
Yeah.
then you have, like I was playing Jak and Daxter 2, and it does not checkpoint you well at all, and you basically have to play the whole level again if you die. And it's like, I just did this.
Yeah.
And it was fun the first time. But, yeah.
Jak and Daxter 2 is a game that I wish I'd actually owned and played. I only really got away with playing with it at a friend's house.
Sure.
And it was awesome.
Sure.
But, yeah. To change the subject here,
Uh-huh.
and to not try to, and I guess let's
Okay.
go back to the topic beforehand.
So Metal Gear Solid 5.
So Guns of the Patriots.
Yep.
Ack, 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 ack.
Whoa.
Oh, look at
job,
this guy.
Spyro. One day you'll be able to tell all the dragons
Bacchus.
about your amazing
His
adventure.
name, that makes so much
Sure,
sense.
but what
It
I'd really like to
wasn't.
do is get out of this.
Told you this was a game for kids.
I'm just
Anyway.
waiting for him to, for you to get a dragon and talk about 2 big bags of ice for his aching head.
Anyway.
Crash Bandicoot Warped. You beat Cortex in the end, and he goes to this island, and he's all, with 2 beautiful servants with 2 big bags of ice for my
Nice.
aching head.
Nice.
And it's like, oh, even 9-year-old Michael knew what he was talking about.
Oh, crap. Well, the end of Banjo-Kazooie, originally they had a scantily clad bikini lady serving Banjo and Kazooie drinks. And then Nintendo stepped in, so they replaced the drinks with watermelons. So she has a tray of watermelons in front of her. And that's why when I said Rare doesn't really make kids games, they make games for the whole family. Susie, Derek,
Oh, but
Grandma.
after that first playthrough, little Susie became an alcoholic.
One
think you
surprised me.
figured out why.
One surprised me. Because a Rusty Bucket Bay. Anyway, you were gonna change the subject like 5 minutes ago.
I don't know. I don't know what subject to change to. I'm still kind of just like I don't. Again, I've just never had a problem with what like you were talking about checkpointing and stuff.
You had to have though, man, because it's
Like
such
no,
a.
I mean like you can play through a game and be like, well, this sucks, but it's never like, well, now I'm not gonna play this game, and it pisses me off. No, it's just more of
Right.
a, well, okay, now I probably shouldn't die again because god damn it, I don't want to do it all again.
Sure, but there's also times when you die and it wasn't, or you don't at least feel like it's your fault.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So then
Right.
it's just like the worst of two worlds. I don't know.
I guess I don't know what you would do in its wake. Like what's the other? Like okay, so you pop up where you have a status hit.
Sure.
That
I
doesn't
mean,
nec-
that's basically what like World of Warcraft does, where like you can come back right now, but your durability craps the bed, and you have to, or you can corpse run.
right, and I mean
I don't
Star
know.
Wars. Back when I played Star Wars Galaxies, it did the same thing.
Yeah.
Like you'd have like some death sickness or something.
Right.
Because when you died, you were actually, no, it was when you died you were cloned,
What?
and your
Whoa.
clone had cloning sickness.
Sick. Good old
Yeah.
cloning sickness.
Oh, that was what it was it was a big stat hit. But
Yeah.
even then, it didn't really affect gameplay too much.
Right.
So it was still never like a, oh shit, I died. It was more like, oh, well, okay. Moving on.
Right.
It never felt like it was a big deal to die in the game.
Yeah. In Warcraft it could be, because of resurrection sickness, and then you're just kind of out of the game for 10 minutes, and it's like, well, guess I'll go Baron's
Read a
chat.
book.
Yeah, do push-ups or something. I don't. Oh crap! Did you want to do another level, or did you want to?
We can do another level.
Okay.
I've got time to kill them.
It's gonna freak me out, man. I have one more.
Can we call the trees Robert?
Yep. Robert
Robert
Plant.
Plants.
Yeah, no problem. Oh God. That's terrifying.
Are there pages at all in this game?
Excuse me.
It's like, you know, kind of like, is there a scene where...
There's Bonhams.
Okay. No Joneses, though. No Joneses.
No, of course not.
So anyway,
Oh God, it's another flight one. Yeah, let's do it. I have a gripe about bosses.
do you?
I do.
I don't. Well, I mean, it depends on the boss.
Not in general. I have a gripe with a specific aspect of bosses.
Like...
Why are they always so tall? No, I hate when a boss has a window during which you attack him, rather than letting you damage him at all times. Because it just makes it the most tedious thing in the world. I think
Way
a
to
boss...
not like any Zelda. It's like you dislike Zelda or something.
Oh, this isn't the right... Zelda isn't too bad with that. At least the ones that I'm thinking of.
Well, I mean, the whole point is to damage him so he can expose whatever his
Right.
is. which
Wow, I
is-
did really terrible. I didn't even get all the chests. I am an idiot. Okay.
I guess how would you, like...
Just have give them a ton of health and let you damage them as much as you can at all times.
But then that kind of just takes the whole unique angle to it out.
No, because you can still have them do crazy attacks and stuff, but you're not feeling like you're waiting to play the game. I think it's a lot easier to just have them go through an animation that you can't do anything about, and then they're weak, and then they go back into their animation, and then they're weak, rather than making it something that's you have to be both dodging their attacks and making your own.
I think, like... Okay, give me an example.
Well, like, in something like Bayonetta, the boss has like 4 health bars, and you're just like wailing on it, and it's like throwing the moon at you, and everything's a Technicolor nightmare. And then you have games...
So it's pure and lagging, okay.
Yep. And then you have games like, let's say, not to signal out a game we talk about, but Crash 3. And I won't say anything about the Dingo Dial fight, because I know. But like
the butter. I'm gonna make test.
But like the tiny fight where it's like, okay, he's throwing lions at you, and then he's throwing lions at you, and then he comes out and you hit him, and then he throws lions at you.
I mean, it just kind of like makes the part of the game like more than just dealing out damage, I guess.
But you are dealing out damage, you just have to wait to do so.
Yeah, but like there's still it just kind of adds like that platforming part to it where you
can't do this right now.
jump around. 'Cause, I mean, the dingo dot. Wow.
It wasn't happening, man.
Because like the dingo dial fight's the same way. It's you wait for him to shoot through holes in the
Yeah.
thing, and then you go in and hit him.
I like the Dingo Dial fight a lot, though.
Me too.
It's
I
fun.
feel like we know this, but
Yeah.